From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Robin Chan with today's voice briefing. It's Tuesday, March 28th, 2023.
I'm Frank Witzel with the Detroit Free Press. The city of Detroit began demolition of the abandoned LaChoy factory, a blighted landmark many didn't know existed, to make way Monday for additional development of the Joe Louis Greenway, a recreational pathway that's aimed at uniting various neighborhoods and expected to be completed in 5 to 10 years. The former factory, a 100,000 square foot structure at 8100 Schoolcraft, was built in the 1930s. It had a significant but largely forgotten role in how Detroit influenced what Americans ate, introducing millions of families nationwide to packaged and canned Chinese food. In addition to opening up space to recreation, the demolition removes a potential safety hazard. Over the years, as the LaChoy was bought and sold, the factory passed through various hands. During World War II, it was owned by the government to make things for the war effort, and later, more than one company used the space to turn out car parts. Before being entirely abandoned, the now city-owned property was used as a towing company junkyard. In 2021, it was put on a list of blighted commercial properties targeted for redevelopment. The city said the demolition is expected to cost about $1.6 million and to unfold over several days this week. And then it will take a couple more weeks to haul the debris to landfills.
From business reporter J.C. Reindl. Jeffrey Fieger has, for decades, been the most famous attorney in Michigan, a super lawyer whose celebrity blossomed from litigating high-profile cases, not just from appearing in TV or billboard ads. He is 72, and at a point when many successful attorneys start to at least consider retirement. Although Fieger told an interviewer several years ago that he was exercising a lot and felt in great health, aside from an arthritic hip, and could not imagine retiring, quote, because retiring for me would be like retiring from life, end quote. But after suffering a stroke early this month following what was described as an elective procedure for a minor heart arrhythmia, there is now uncertainty regarding Fieger's health outlook and continued involvement at his personal injury law firm in Southfield. His wife, Keeney Fieger, said in a media statement last week that it is difficult to predict how long his recovery will take and when he might return to the office at Fieger Law. The statement did not detail the severity of his stroke or lingering effects of it. The family asked for privacy during his recovery period. For more on the story, you can search for J.C. Reindl's subscriber exclusive, For Jeffrey Fieger, Stroke Brings Uncertain Future to Long and Storied Legal Career, on Freep.com.
I'm Arpan Lobo. I cover state government and politics for the Detroit Free Press. How often do you think about cursive? For most people, the answer is probably limited to signing a check or a bill at a restaurant. In Michigan's public schools over the last decade, cursive instruction has been a rare sight. Michigan's academic standards, adopted in 2010, don't require cursive instruction. But now, a bill introduced in the State House of Representatives would encourage schools to make cursive part of their curriculum once again. House Bill 4064, introduced by State Rep. Brenda Carter, would, quote, strongly encourage the Michigan Department of Education to prepare a statewide cursive plan. Schools would then also be strongly encouraged to take up the plan at the start of the 2024-2025 school year. Using the plan would not be mandatory, but Carter said in committee it would allow for more students to learn cursive. The State Department of Education supports the bill and already has a cursive plan it can implement, according to the House Fiscal Agency. The House Education Committee still has to vote on the bill before it can advance to the full House floor for consideration. Many Catholic schools in Michigan mandate cursive as a part of their curriculum standards, including those overseen by the Archdiocese of Detroit, as well as the dioceses of Grand Rapids and Lansing. Sarah Gray, who's the assistant superintendent for the Diocese of Grand Rapids Catholic Schools, said benefits to cursive instruction include overall improvement of reading and writing skills, since students have to pay closer attention when writing in cursive.
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department, watching as the Detroit Tigers opening day roster is coming a little more into focus. On Monday, the Tigers traded a minor league pitcher to the Chicago Cubs for infielder Zach McGinty. Now, the former CMU Chippewa is an okay hitter who can play several infield positions, and all signs point to him being a backup when the Tigers open the season on Thursday at Tampa Bay. The Tigers also sent Zach Short and Akil Baddoo to Toledo to start the 2023 season, meaning that Kerry Carpenter, who got on everyone's radar with his prodigious power in the minors last season, will make the roster. The biggest questions now lie in the bullpen, where, quite honestly, everyone in contention will likely get plenty of opportunity this season. Will it be enough, though, to surprisingly contend in this year's AL Central? We'll find out starting Thursday.
For more from the Detroit Free Press, visit freep.com. That's FREEP.com. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.